Hey guys, John Yeager here again at GRAYS on Main in downtown Franklin, Tennessee. We welcome you back to our Filmed Cocktail of the Week series. We want this to be a platform and an opportunity for you guys not only to learn how to do these things at home, but we want you guys to actually come into GRAYS. We spend a lot of time doing house-made bitters, house-made tinctures, syrups, shrubs, you name it. So we want this to, again, be an opportunity. Try this stuff at home, but I forewarn you now, there's going to be stuff that we have that you do not. So, but let's open up the dialogue. Let's talk about cocktails, let's talk about history, and we will definitely share a drink together. So today we're going to talk about the Blue Moon. The Blue Moon is an awesome gin-based cocktail. It has a close cousin called the Aviation. The Blue Moon is based off gin, lemon juice, and creme de violet. If anybody has never seen creme de violet, it is literally a distilled violet liqueur. Rothman and Winter actually produce a really good kind. There's a few other brands that do it. The Aviation, the cousin of this cocktail, is the same thing. Gin, lemon juice, creme de violet, also has maraschino liqueur. Now notice that I'm not saying maraschino, I'm saying maraschino. Maraschino is a cherry brandy. Now that fits very well in our brandy concept here at GRAYS because that's what we are all about. But again, we're not talking about these nuclear red 50s and 60s cherries. We're talking about a pale, a dry, non-sweet cherry brandy. We don't have any of that today, not quite yet. We're still in the process of opening, so we're just going to go ahead and make the Blue Moon. In order to do that, we're going to build that right into the shaking tin. I'm going to do 2 ounces of gin. I'm going to do the juice of a half a lemon, which comes out to be about 3/4 of an ounce. Again, we're juicing right into the shaking tin. We're leveling it off, and then we're going to turn it over just to get the extra little bit. I'm going to do a half an ounce of creme de violet. And just for good measure, I'm going to do 1/4 of an ounce of simple syrup. Now, depending on the kind of cocktail that you are making, depends on the amount of sugar that you put into it. We get asked this all the time. Well, how sweet is too sweet? Keep in mind, simple syrup for a bartender is like sugar with baking. You can totally overload on sugar if you're making Nestle Quick or whatever. However, fine bakers and bakers that actually focus on the craft of baking actually use very little. They balance it out with salt. So pay attention to those baked goods and think about that in the world of mixology. A little bit of sugar goes a long way. You just want to round out the harshness of everything else. So we're going to shake. And we're going to get all that juice out. Now we're going to pour right into the coupe. Men love it because it's strong. Ladies love it because it looks like this. For personal preference, some bartenders leave it out. I'm just going to add a dash of Angostura bitters. And I'm going to add a dash of grapefruit bitters. Again, these are my personal preferences. These are not written in stone or on a tablet anywhere. But I just want to personalize it here at GRAYS and give you guys options and ways to think about the cocktail. So this is a Blue Moon. Again, keep this in mind. Come visit us at GRAYS on Main in Franklin, Tennessee. Come see what we're all about. We've got a lot of house-made stuff. We're going to end up distilling a lot of our own spirits. So come see us. You'll be able to get simple things like this and a whole nother world of fine craft and epicurean cocktails. So again, my name is John Yeager. Have a good day. Bye-bye.